Hello and welcome. My name is Brian Doherty and I am Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Atlantic Hub Group, a data center development company with data centers in Frankfurt, Amsterdam, and currently developing 2 campus sites in Derry and Donegal. The data center industry has been serving the IT world for decades. The data center sector has seen significant growth in recent years, and particularly in the Dublin metro area. Dublin is now one of the leading data center hubs globally, rivaling London, Paris, Frankfurt, and Amsterdam. The current pandemic crisis has contributed to further expansion in the data center industry across the globe, as the business world and general public turn to video calling to keep in touch. This expansion is not without its challenges, since data centers consume substantial power. This is particularly pressing in Dublin, and recently EirGrid has introduced a flexible demand strategy in an attempt to resolve power capacity problems. Atlantic Hub is located at the Foyle Port Innovation Park and immediately adjacent to the ESB power station. We have chosen this site carefully due to its proximity to the power station and telecommunications infrastructure. The 3 prerequisites for a data center development are availability of power, high-speed connectivity, and climate conditions. At Foyle Port, we have all 3. Also, our development efforts commenced in 2018, and we've secured planning approval for our master plan in June of last year, and we're very happy about that. As I said, one of the 3 prerequisites is power. Data centers consume large amounts of power, and the large data center operators like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Facebook prefer to have large facilities at each of their chosen hosting locations around the world. And typically these sites will require upwards of 60, 70 to 100 megawatts of IT load capacity. Therefore, we will build out up to 100 megawatts of data center capacity at Foyle Port, and so we can cater for all data center client requirements, including these hyperscale operators. As we face the ever-present challenge of global warming and climate change, we must offer a carbon neutral facility and demonstrate that we are striving to achieve zero carbon in a very short time scale. Our prospective clients now demand power from renewable sources. Therefore, we are working diligently to provide direct wind and solar generation at Atlantic Hub. The Northwest has an abundance of wind energy and generation, and we intend to harness all of these to offer a cost-effective and energy-efficient data center proposition. And so we move to connectivity. Clearly, data centers require excellent connectivity, and thanks to the provision of a fully resilient digital network infrastructure throughout Northern Ireland, together with the GTT North Transatlantic Cable, we can provide this. Sometimes it is difficult to convince operators to move from the Dublin metro area where all the main data centers in Ireland are located. However, we can demonstrate that for 99.9% of digital operations, that extra 3.75 milliseconds to Dublin really doesn't matter. And so we move on to look at our campus. Our campus development site at Foyle Port is a highly secure location, and we can offer data center clients a variety of data center hosting solutions and footprints, from the lowered capacity of power right up to the 100 megawatt capacity of IT load that the major hyperscalers require. We are also developing a twin campus at Letterkenny in County Donegal in the Irish Republic, and so we can offer our clients dual facilities and availability zoning between the 2 campus sites, and of course between the EU and the UK. And so we say, why Atlantic Hub? When our clients ask why we would locate with Atlantic Hub in Northern Ireland, we say, well, we have 200 megawatts of power. We will have 25 megawatts available by the end of this year. We will have direct wind and solar generation, addressing your carbon footprint requirements. We have the fastest connectivity between Europe and North America. We have world-class university facilities. We have a very low cost of living, and we've been voted the most livable region in the world. We have a high-class, world-class technology ecosystem We have available high-tech office space to complement the data center facilities, and we have Freeport status coming with the associated UK tax and foreign direct investment incentives. And we can be your digital gateway to both the EU and the UK. We can also demonstrate a very compelling competitive total cost of ownership model due to our highly skilled workforce, our low cost economy, and the benefits of Freeport that will come with our unfettered access to the EU and UK markets after the Brexit changeover. I think it's worth mentioning the total cost of ownership a little bit more. I recently met with a hyperscale developer. I walked him through our total cost of ownership model. Suffice to say, he was amazed. He didn't realize how competitive we can be in this part of the world. We have a very good skill base, highly educated young workforce, together with lower construction and ongoing operational costs. Add to that our exceptional quality of life in this part of the world, and yes, we can certainly offer a most compelling proposition. Suffice to say, when we look at all of those attributes, all the advantages we have in this part of the world, and what we've achieved at Atlantic Hub to date, we're offering a one front door proposition to our data center clients around the world. Because we continue to offer Atlantic Hub as a unique data center development opportunity, particularly now with our unfettered access to both the UK and EU markets. It is our intention to accelerate our promotional activities in the coming year and have our phase 1 development of Atlantic Hub campus live in 2022. I hope you found this of interest. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.